So I get to do something I don't think I've ever done on here before. There's smoke in your forecast today. Good morning. This is Friday morning, and I want to go ahead and point this out before we get moving through the forecast, which I've got all kinds of data for you this morning. You are in the right place to know what's coming at you the next few days, about the next week for sure. But yeah, smoke. I like to go ahead and put this up when it pops up. Doesn't happen very often that we know about it. We can talk about it like this because we see smoke off around, in the distance, moving through. Everybody, gets a little uncomfortable. I get messages normally when that happens. What's on fire? What's going on? And it could be a lot of things, right? So it's good to be that way. I don't mind the messages, but I want to put this out when we know it's coming so that you know what it probably is. I don't know if it's going to alert people quite like that today. I think this is going to come in as a haze later this afternoon, evening, especially if you're looking off toward Kansas City, toward the north and to the east. And so what is happening is wildfires way, way up north. We're going to do this today. Here is wildfire smoke settling in this afternoon, evening. Can you see it? It's going to be pretty thin. I mean, as smoke goes, this is not going to be super, super dense, but over the afternoon, late afternoon, here I am looking about 4 p.m., we are actually going to see that settle in, like I say, probably up around Kansas City first. So here's 4 p.m. where it's just starting to affect visibility a little bit. 3, 4, 5, 6 p.m., I think you will notice the haze this afternoon. So just want to go ahead and put that out there so that you know what that probably is. Overall, weather picture is looking pretty nice, but we do have some interruptions I want to talk about. Two for sure. Saturday evening and Tuesday evening are our time frames. I don't think everybody's going to see too much on Saturday evening. Tuesday, we have a bigger system moving through. That's the overall setup. Here's the big picture going on right now. This is the surface chart. I actually skipped ahead and picked up. This is Saturday morning surface chart. Just kind of illustrates what's going on over the next week or so. As high pressure ridging, you can see there in the middle of your screen over Kansas and Missouri, is overtaking the area. So we are generally in a warming trend, a strong warming trend. Actually, this morning's data, let me show you Monday here in a few minutes. If that's what you're waiting for, those days, warmer days and more sunshine are definitely on the way. Can say that for sure. So that low pressure trough that we've been dealing with is sliding off to the very, very east coast right now, taking most of our precipitation chances with it for sure. High temperatures today. Looking at 76, 77 in Kansas City. It's just a little bit cooler. 74 over around Lewisburg, Paola. 74 down in Fort Scott, Nevada, 73 out towards Eldo. So here is where things start picking up. Here's your Saturday temperatures getting warmer. We're already up to about 85 in Kansas City, 82, 81 down here in East Central Kansas and West Central Missouri. So here's our first interruption, and I'm talking about Saturday evening here. This is about 7 p.m. I've just kind of stopped in the middle of what might be moving through. I'm going to back this up a little bit. So like I say, Saturday, you guys can watch this with me here. I don't think everybody sees anything. But the people who do get thunderstorms, data now saying the first round comes to see you folks down around Humboldt, Chanute, Thayer, going down toward Independence. I'm over here on the Kansas side. Late evening, possibly around 5 p.m. So as I move through Saturday evening, these thunderstorms could wind up anywhere. And if they are, these are potentially strong storms. And it'll be more so if instability is able to build. This is just showing up on this morning's data, so I'm not sure how many people are going to catch this and see this, but Saturday, these could be some strong little thunderstorms. There is enough instability, so I'm looking at now 7 p.m. on Saturday, but if they do, this little system we've known about, it's a little shortwave that's popping through the ridge that's causing all that warm up, so it's going to be brief. They're going to dart through pretty quick, but I just don't want you to be unaware, so I'm looking at Saturday evening for possibly some thunderstorms, but widespread, yeah, not so much. It's just going to hit some of us. Temps by Monday, we'll just keep going. Monday, look at this, 86, 87 in Kansas City. 86 is a more regional number. And then attention, I think we're going to be talking about Tuesday for next week. Tuesday is our next severe weather outlook. We're not done with this season yet. This is what we have for data right now. This will change in the next few days. This is just kind of your early indication that Tuesday is the day that we want to be weather aware. East Central Kansas is what we're talking about right now. This is that trough that digs in. This is showing it just before I think it affects our area. And what we're paying attention to, what it's going to do as this trough slides across the Rockies and begins to affect the Midwest. I'm just going to play it in the upper levels for you here. It's going to send a front southward. Here is Kansas and Missouri in the middle of your screen. And you can actually see this on the upper level wind. Here's the trough digging in, and look at that front. See the wind levels change? I always animate the fronts for you. Don't you like that sound? So there's the front that sweeps across Tuesday. This is going to be Tuesday afternoon into the evening hours, possibly 4 p.m. that front gets going. And so widespread, broadly speaking, right now, this is going to put up a pretty big system. Look at this thing stretching from, Canadian Providence down to all the way through the upper Midwest. And it's going to sweep across, probably bringing showers and thunderstorms. It looks like they pick up out there in east central Kansas, right? Maybe intensify a little bit across west central Missouri. Seeing some heavier activity down in Oklahoma and, northwest Arkansas once again. So that's just kind of broadly speaking, that's the pattern that I see playing out Tuesday. We'll know a lot more about that as time gets closer. So overall, it's a warm up. I think it's a great weekend. Overall, we'll pay attention to that Saturday time frame. I'll let you know about that as we get a little bit closer. We'll probably take a look again. What do you say this afternoon? We'll see what that's shaping up like, and then we'll pay attention to Tuesday. In the meantime, enjoy the sunshine and warmer temperatures. Appreciate you being with me, and I'll catch you back later.